to Skrilla University, baby. You step in that ring, you gonna get the proper education. Oh, we gonna learn you something, partner. Hey, Skrilla, let the people know what time it is, man. Time to put in work. Greatness on my shirt. Step in the arena. Fans go in berserk. I just want the title. You heard it here first. It's Skrilla the Great, the greatest show on earth. Time.
Yo, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of the Family Meeting Podcast, episode 28. Y'all, I know we always say this. We got something special planned. We got a great guest, but when I tell you we got the best guest we can get, I'm not going to go over all this man's accolades. All I'm going to tell you is this man's been putting in work for almost 10 fucking years. I'm going to say that again. For almost a decade, this man's been putting in the grind, putting in the hustle, putting in the work. This new generation, we were just kind of talking about it. This new generation wants everything now, right now. Just wants the glitz and the glamour. Y'all, this is a true definition of when you put in the hard work, it pays off. I'm going to shut the fuck up because I can go on for hours about this man. Ladies and gentlemen, our guest for tonight is Skrilla the motherfucking Great.
Nah, you need to say that one more time, bro. Give that man his
Skrilla
the motherfucking great in the building.
Man.
I don't know.
Sitting at the table.
I was about to say, I don't know who would have did a better introduction than that. That was beautiful.
Nah, man, love. How the hell
I
you
appreciate
doing?
that.
Nah, all
Man,
day,
I'm blessed,
man,
bro.
all day.
I'm blessed.
That's good.
Like it's been a long road, and just like you said, everybody wanted so fast. Even I did. Even when I felt like I deserved it after these certain accolades that came. But I will say right now, I don't even know if I'm ready for everything that's about to come, right now. But I'm preparing myself, and because once you get across that threshold of it coming fast, it comes fast, and you got to prepare yourself right then and there. You can't be like, oh, hold up, give me a second, it's coming now. You know what I mean? So you got to get yourself together. So
Absolutely.
that's why I be telling the new gen, you better be patient. It's like becoming an adult. Like you got to be patient with it, because once it hit, ain't no turning back. Or either you're gonna back out or you're gonna roll with it and figure out how to adapt to it. So I'm in that transition of adapting, because it's coming fast.
You deserve. Hey, I said it before though. You deserve everything coming your way, man. Everything.
You got your fans is popping in already, bro.
Oh
fans
man,
is already popping in, showing you love.
What up, Ellen? What up? That's love. That's love, man.
Yeah, man. The fans is popping in. We got the great on here, baby. We got the great on here.
Let's go. Yeah, let's go.
Showing love.
Shout out my dog Drewski. I know he popping in.
Ooh, yeah.
Deep South alumni.
All right, let's get to some questions, man. We're gonna pick your brain real quick. So
let's go.
I'm gonna start off with a little icebreaker. We talked before this, and I know you said to keep it all business, but I have to ask you this. I'm sorry.
Nah,
I gotta ask you. Who you think is gonna win the NBA Finals?
Dallas.
Oh.
Y'all heard it here first. If the great said Dallas is gonna win, Skrilla the Great just said Dallas.
I'm going with Dallas. Win. However, Boston is going to bring the noise.
Oh, definitely game 7.
Going to bring the noise. Yeah,
definitely game
7. Yes, definitely. I really enjoyed the Timberwolves and the way they play, but they are still very young. And I think Kyrie and Luka are just playing at a high level right now that they're going to close it out on Thursday.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But Boston and Dallas is going to be incredible. But I think Dallas will pull it off eventually.
I ain't gonna hold you as a Knicks fan. I wanted to see it, but the injury it caught us, man. It caught us. But now
Man,
you want to get
and
the next
y'all was balling. Y'all was balling.
nah
Yo,
for real.
so you're living the dream right now, brother. If you can tell us how you got into wrestling. I mean, we kind of know why, but let the people that don't know.
What of course, it's like all of us. It's always been a childhood thing. But around that time, I never really had that opportunity to um, try to pursue that. But it just so happened to come across from a friend of mine. He was doing music, and I was doing music at the same time. Shout out to Eric D's. But he was doing uh, backyard wrestling at that point, and it was hardcore backyard
Mm,
wrestling at that. It
Ooh,
was like deathmatch style.
yeah.
So he brought it to my attention. He was like, "Man, I don't know how you feel about it, but I'll send you a couple videos." And he sent me a couple videos, and I looked at them. I was like, "Oh hell no!" Light tubes and all that going on, chair shots and all that. I was like, "Nah, I can't do that, bro. I appreciate the offer." And then probably like 2 weeks later, I had watched Raw, and then I was like, "Man, this might be my chance. I know it's gonna be rough, but this is my chance right here. Let me give it a shot." So I hit him back. I was like, "Bro, tap me in, bro. Let's get it." So I
Mm.
go out there and give my all my first go around. I mean, excuse my language, but I was the drizzling shits. I did like 10 finishers in one move in one match. Like did the cold
Mm.
breaker, I did the super kick. Just being a
yeah,
mark, if you will, because I hate when the world's like, "Oh, he's a mark. Oh, he's a mark." Guess what? We all marks, bro. We wouldn't be watching wrestling if we weren't marks. You know what I'm
Speak
saying?
on it.
true.
So it shouldn't be it shouldn't be
Yeah,
shunned upon of being a mark, bro.
Yeah,
Everybody is a mark. Your favorite wrestler is a mark. You got to be a mark to even
absolutely.
love it. So I got my feet wet, and man, and then somehow I don't know if you guys know him, but he's very well known. Fred Yehi came out to the backyard because he used to do it. And Fred Yehi saw something in me, and he was like, "Bro, I can help you try to get to the next level." So, I a lot of people shun the backyard, but that's where I got my feet wet. Hell, I wouldn't have been in the Peanut Butter Falcon if I wasn't in the backyard. So, um,
Mm,
I'm,
okay.
I'm grateful for I'm grateful for my start. Like Drake said, start from the bottom. Now we're here.
Yeah.
And I started from the very bottom. And I just got thrown in there with the wolves and came out leading the pack.
Ooh, I
So
like that.
that's how I got
Mm.
started, bro. You Yeah.
So got another question for you. You killing it right now. What do people not, in your opinion, what do people not realize about the journey of trying to become a wrestler?
The ins and outs, the ups and downs, the struggles. All people see is the glitz and the glamour, and
Hmm.
oh, they're just choreographed, and man, it's hard work, and people think it's fake, but it's more of a reality than they know, and that's why we get a little press. We get a little pent up aggression when people say that because we legit put our lives in this business, bro. Like it's
Absolutely.
just like any other dedication. It's just like that person that goes to college for 4 years and try to come out with a degree. Like, bro, this we live and eat and breathe wrestling, bro, because we love it and we want to do whatever what we're supposed to do in this business and hope we come out with a legacy with it. It's not an easy thing. It's just like everything else. There's a million people out here trying to be the next Randy Orton or the next Roman Reigns, but I'm trying to be the next Skrilla the Great.
Mm,
And
Absolutely.
I'm the one and only, but I'm trying to build that foundation to where guys are like, oh man, I want to follow that path that Skrilla the Great built. And it's not an easy road, bro. Like, but you can't be one dimensional in this game, bro. There's a lot of guys that feel like they can just take one route, but you gotta learn from every aspect of this game, bro. And I've done it all. I've done backyard. I've done independence. I've been around some of the greats. Like I've done it all and been trained by all from Jimmy Wang Yang to Nick Patrick. Just leaving. I was with Booker T in March at Reality of Wrestling. Like I've seen it all, bro. Like, and it's just incredible, bro. It's incredible. Eric Bischoff handed me the Deep South Championship when I won it. Like so it's just. You just got to keep going. You just got to keep going, and people don't realize that it is hard, bro. This is not an easy business. You don't just come out and think you're gonna be main event and making the big bucks. You got to put in the work, and it takes day in and day out to do that, bro. It really do,
man.
and it got a lot to do with your real life too, bro. If it can't, you got to balance that. You got to balance it, bro. If one's off, then the other one ain't gonna elevate, So you got to balance it out, man.
Nah, that's nicely said.
Yo, you got the fans in here talking for you, bro. I gotta. If you don't mind, let me show you some love, bro.
Let's go.
Bro. All right, let me pop these up real quick. So a loyal listener.
I appreciate y'all letting me be at the table eating, man. I appreciate that, bro.
That's a whole fact. Love it.
Yeah, bro.
And then that's our
What's
other.
Up? Beast mode. Yeah, I know Beast. Yeah. I know Beast. Yeah. What up, Aaron? Yeah.
Love it.
That's my guy right there.
So he's a new listener, actually. Samuel Cruz. He said only 4 teams forced a game 7. Can the Wolves be down 3-0? Nah, they're not coming back, bro.
I'm not gonna say they're not capable of it. I just don't see it.
Yeah.
And the last game, like the last night game, was it last night? It was last night, right? Yeah, it was last night, right?
Yeah, I think it was last night.
Yeah. I think Dallas beat themselves last night. And so I think that they're going to correct those mistakes. Luka made a lot of mistakes in that game. He missed a crucial free throw, and so I just don't see them making those same mistakes. To whereas Minnesota plays fast paced, but as you've seen in game 1, they can't play like that. They gotta kind of try to play the game, because if you piss Kyrie off, it's over with. Yeah, and he showed that game 1.
And that's what they definitely trying not to do.
Yeah. But it's gonna be fun to watch. It's gonna be fun to watch.
Definitely.
Cat brought it up at the end of the game. He really brought it up a notch the last game, but he gotta be consistent with it,
No, definitely.
So it's all about them coming to the table and being like, hey bro, we gotta come together. But one man can't do it by himself. You know what I mean?
Speaking of the table, this is another table mate of ours right here. Tori, He said, what's good, fam? Welcome to the table, Skrilla. I'm sorry I'm having trouble. Poor connection. Have fun. Man, look, Skrilla killing it right now, man.
Yeah.
I know that man on the road. I know he on the road, and he the one that he brought it to my attention, like, hey man, we want to have you. And I went to digging in and watching y'all. I was like, man, I know all these guys. Let's go. Let's go. Let's have fun, man. That's what it's all about.
Let me get this fan love out here for you. Rebecca say yes, sir.
Hey, Becca. Hey, that's my shirt maker right there. Yeah.
Oh, work. Oh, we need to holler at her actually after the show.
Yeah. Yo,
like, I ain't even gonna hold you.
She is top flight, bro. Dead serious, bro. She top flight.
Yo, Rebecca, you still watching? We need the info. We need that.
Yeah. We need that. If you don't, I'll give it to you.
Oh, most definitely. Most definitely.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, man.
She said also the great has been in the movie.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
right.
We can
Peanut Butter
talk about
Falcon.
that.
It is on. It was on. It's on Netflix right now.
Okay.
Okay.
I think a couple weeks ago it was number 6 in the U.S.
Hey.
Nice.
Like, and I mean we did that. We shot it in 2017. It actually hit the movies in 2019, and it's
Hmm.
resurfacing in 2024 right now. That's incredible.
Nah, that's fire. That's dope.
Nah, that's
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah,
You wanna take some more fans real quick before we finish the questions, or
yeah,
you
yeah. Let's
good?
go. Let's go.
All right, as long as you
Yeah.
good, as long
Hey,
as you good.
I'm at the table with y'all. Y'all teach me how
I
it
mean,
go,
but
bro.
nah, listen, man. When you get
Appreciate
full,
that.
man, we gotta,
Yeah.
let you go ahead and do that, man. We can't have you at the table with a big old
Look, I
belly,
just
man.
had an
We need
appetizer.
Skrilla the
I just
Great.
had an appetizer. Yeah. We ain't even
Yeah.
got to the 5-course meal yet.
Nah, we damn sure did. D shouting you out again, Skrilla. Shouting you out again,
Yeah.
our label mate.
Salute, big guy. Salute, man.
All right, a loyal listener, Reggie, saying
What's
what's up, my
happening? What's
brothers.
happening, big dog? What's happening?
Another loyal
Going
listener,
on.
Hello,
Sierra.
Sierra. Hello.
Going on.
Hello. How you doing? Salute.
My little sis. My little sis.
Hey.
What's happening?
Kim, what up, baby?
Shout out, little sis. Little sis. And we got everybody in the building tonight,
Yeah,
huh?
yo,
Yeah.
because the great is in the building, baby. That's
That's what
that's,
it
that's what
is.
That's love.
happens.
That's love.
That's
Hey,
what
guess what?
happens.
I'm at the family table, bro. You know what I'm
Nah, you
saying?
family now,
Yeah.
man. Now,
Yeah.
you gotta bring the potato salad or the ribs, one or the other, bro.
Hey,
You
I
gotta
got you,
bring one
bro.
of them.
I got you. I got you, bro. I
Yeah.
got you. Say
All
less.
right,
Say
Nap,
less.
you could go ahead and swipe up
Yeah,
that next
yeah.
question.
All right. So this one's a two-part question. So do
Okay.
you have any regrets, and what did you learn about yourself? What's one thing you learned about yourself?
My only regret is not believing in myself.
Mm,
And it took a long time to start believing in myself. And just like people like Rebecca and other people that seen it years ago was like, bro, I don't know what's wrong with you. Like, you are the great. You are Skrilla the Great. Your name is that for a reason. And I really didn't gain my confidence until like sometime last year, bro. I
okay.
lost a lot of it. I lost a lot of it 3 years ago when my best friend passed. He was my manager in wrestling, and
Mm,
I was having a lot of dark times at that point, and like I didn't know where I was gonna go. I was about to give up on all of it and everything. So for me to resurge my career and revamp Skrilla the Great and truly figure out who I am, that was my only regret, was not believing in myself to begin with, bro.
yeah. Dang, that's deep.
So
That's deep.
yeah, bro. Yeah, man.
The next question we got for you, brother. Best match or time of your life?
Mm, God, I could say so many. I could say so many. But I'm gonna go ahead and say this one because um it made me feel like, okay, I can do this. And I'm in here with a guy that everybody loved at one point in his career, which was James Storm. Me and James Storm wrestled at Deep South.
I remember that.
And
Yeah.
bro, my nerves were all, and it was supposed to be me and Kerry Morton Jr.
Hmm.
But I forgot something happened. I think he had to be at NWA. So the replacement was James Storm. I was like, bro, that's even better. Let's go. Um,
Yeah.
but my nerves kicked in a lot. Um, but when we got in there, bro, it was like poetry in motion, bro. And I was like, yo, that's when I knew. I was like, okay, I think James helped me like really be like, hey, be confident in yourself, because it was somebody that's been doing it for a long time. And, you know, I guided him just as much as he guided me. He was like, bro, you're the way you think in there is just incredible. So I was
Yeah.
like, yo, a guy that's been at the peak of his career, at TNA, and he's been to WWE and all that, to get that, that nod from him, bro. It was like, okay, all right, let's really tap in, So
Mm.
that was a great moment. Like even I took a spot from him and I was just laying up, getting ready to kick out, and I was like, oh man, this is beautiful, bro. So yeah, that was one of my favorite moments.
Definitely.
Yeah.
You want to pull some more fan questions real quick before we jump back into the questions, if you don't mind? It's up
Yeah,
to
go
you,
for it.
sir.
Go for
It's your show today,
it.
baby.
Go for it. Hey, let's go. Where are we going? Let's go.
All right. So little sis responded back with the hey. Hey, y'all.
Hey.
She cheesing. I know that laugh. She doing that laugh right now. I ain't gonna do it on here, but I know what laugh she doing
Yeah.
right now. Ellen
What she say?
said, "Buddy is here, excited because you and he have on the same shirts."
Oh man, that's my guy right there, man. That's a strong man right there.
I love it.
Yeah, for real, man.
Tori said that's major, and little
It's
sis
major.
getting on me right now is
Yeah. Uh-oh.
saying, "Oh wait, no, that's not little sis. Little sis was right here. She just popped up. She telling me I don't
What she
know her. I'll pull up to your crib. Don't play with me, and I'll drop AJ off.
And I'm trying.
I'll drop AJ off. Somebody getting him." So Miss Harris
That's
said,
a
"At
good
what
question.
age did you fall in love with wrestling?" That's a
Oh,
good
that's a
question.
good question. Um, Realistically, I want to say, let's see, what year did my mom say? Okay, yeah, I was like 8 or 9. My mom was like, I knew you was in love with wrestling when I heard you jumping off the dresser, slamming pillows and doing a lot of craziness. I think, and yeah, and that was around the time like um at that point I was a WCW guy. Um,
Mm,
like it was
that's
just
rare.
I think it was like late '95 going in '96, and they had Macho Man and Luger and Sting all in the storyline. Like the way they told that story was incredible because they
Mm,
didn't even really know they were leading up to the storyline for the NWO, but it just fell in place.
Mm.
And
mm.
Yeah,
people should go back and watch that stuff because it's really
absolutely.
good. And man, it's so good the way they didn't even know they were just going Monday to Monday. Just trying to figure out the story, but it was falling in place, and it was just incredible. Eric Bischoff had some really good stuff going on at that time, man.
He did.
So yeah, I would say like 8 or 9. Eight
He
or
had
nine,
This
I
is
was
where
legit.
this is where, and I think I remember talking with you a few years back how we were two peas in a
Yeah,
pod because my brother Mel just said
yeah,
that's a rare occurrence when somebody was
Mhm,
WCW. I
mhm.
was
hmm,
WCW as well. I
yeah,
was like maybe
yeah,
4 or 5 when I saw the Shawn
mhm,
Michaels and Razor match that made me fall in love
yeah.
with wrestling. Shawn
Right,
Michaels number
right, bro.
one in my book,
Right.
in my book. But I
Hmm.
remember vividly watching the rise of NWO, Monday Night Nitro, the Monday Night Wars, and I'm
Yeah.
currently on Peacock right now watching the Monday
Wow.
Night Raw stuff. I'm on 99 right now,
Yes.
so it's like,
Oh wow. Wow.
yeah,
Yeah.
man.
And so
Oh,
and
Yeah.
like
mm,
I don't know what it was, but at that time, like I wasn't watching Monday Night Raw. I was going. I don't know. I was a adventurous kid. Like I would
mhm,
be watching Nitro, but I would go to like Video Warehouse and get the WWF stuff. You know what I mean?
mhm.
And
Yeah, yeah,
watch
dude.
the Shawn Michael versus British Bulldog or
Yeah.
Bret Hart versus Owen. You know what I'm saying? Like I wasn't like tuned in until like '97. That's when I really like got into WWF for real, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I was just getting their videos and I was just tuned in to WCW every month. And
I'm
then it
about
was it was Georgia based, I'm from Georgia, so it was
Yeah,
Georgia
yeah.
based, yeah.
so I'm about to show my age real quick. Um,
Okay.
so the first WrestleMania, right?
Yeah.
When it first came out on VHS tape,
Whew.
that's
Oh
when I
wow.
got into it. Nah, don't do that.
Oh wow.
Skrilla, you the great man. Don't do that to me, man. Don't do that to me.
No,
Come
no,
on
no,
now.
no. I'm
Come on now.
I'm allowing the love for it because
Mm.
I had always seen it, but I wasn't tapped in. I was still a Batman Ninja Turtles kind of guy.
Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
But I seen Macho Man cut a promo on Nitro one night. I was just flipping, and then I just stopped because I seen Macho Man with the hat on, and he was just going crazy. And I was like, "Yo, this is incredible."
Yeah.
And then I was just tuned in at that point to watching Ric Flair and the Four Horsemen. Arn Anderson was in his bag in WCW. Like
Yeah.
Benoit was in his. I know you ain't supposed to say his name, but Benoit was
He
in
was a
his
great
bag.
wrestler though.
Hey,
Can't
great
deny it.
wrestler,
Benoit was
and
in
that's
his
where it's gonna
bag.
end.
Yeah.
Benoit was in his bag. Eddie Guerrero was in his bag. Jericho was in his bag.
Mhm.
Like all those, the cruiserweight division
Oh man.
was like the first hour of Nitro was the shit. You know what I mean? Like it was incredible.
Always.
The
And
first
then it
hour
was just
was
like,
wrestling.
yeah, like
Yep.
it was crazy.
Yep.
And then you get the storylines. The next hour, bro, man,
Mhm.
you could not like WCW around that time, bro. Like
No,
they just
definitely.
had it figured. They had it figured out. And WWF was still kind of doing the Doink the Clown and
Mhm.
stuff like. I mean, and I get it. You got to cater to the kids, but Eric Bischoff changed the game, bro. Like
Nah,
I don't think
definitely.
I don't think he gets enough of his flowers. Like he made
We
Mhm.
don't.
WWF kind of like okay. Then even Vince said it like, okay, this is competition. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like Bischoff knew what to do, and he took bits and pieces of what he needed to take to make something big and make those guys be like, okay, we got to change directions. But when
Yeah.
they changed directions, it woo wee. And I think around that time is when Sean he was already trying to tell Vince like, bro, we got to make the change right now, like,
Yep.
or we're gonna get left behind.
Mhm.
And yep,
All
it
right,
was
so
incredible.
let me get to
It's
some more of the
incredible.
fan. Mhm.
Not to cut you, but
No, you good. You
it's
good.
incredible. It's incredible to see how the clique just took over wrestling as a whole. You
Yeah.
had
On
Sean
both
and
That's
sides.
a
Triple H,
fact.
and
Yep.
you had Sean and Triple H in WWF. Then you had Scott Hall and Nash and X Pac in
Yep.
WCW. That's beautiful. Like think about if that was us. Like nappies at WWE and me and Mel at WCW just holding it down. We both like, bro, you doing a
Yeah,
good
Nap,
job
you
over
heard
there. He
that?
like, yeah,
I
you
heard
doing a
that.
good job too, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like that's crazy. That's crazy,
Hell
dude.
yeah.
You know
Nah, that's dope.
that had what a time to be alive for those guys. You know,
Yeah.
Oh man, what a time to be alive as a wrestling fan, bro.
as a wrestling
Because
fan, bro.
once
Yep.
Yeah.
once WWE started kicking it up and they were really
Yep.
going back and forth, and
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
I'll never forget when Eric Bischoff spoiled Mankind's title. When he spoiled his title win, everybody tuned
Nah.
over to see that, bro.
You know
That
what's crazy? I remember watching that live and I'm like, I'm not turning over. Eric, but no, like I heard his podcast and he kicks himself in the
As
ass
he
Himself in the
should.
every
foot.
time. He
Yeah.
was like, I should have
Yeah.
never did that because we lost so many viewers that
No.
night.
Yep.
I stayed though. I held it down for Nitro that night. I said, man, I don't give a fuck about Mankind now. As getting older, I'm like, that was a big fucking win for my boy Foley, man. Hell
That was
yeah.
a big deal.
You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy is wrestling tries to put the Mandela effect on those guys because a lot
Man,
of
they
these
really do.
WWF guys were WCW guys. A lot
Mhm.
of them,
Thank you.
from Mick Foley to Triple H to Edge to Scott Hall, Kevin Nash. I can
Yep.
name for days. Those guys were there first. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yep. And
So
Eric Bischoff didn't know what to do with him.
didn't
Imagine if he would have
Yeah,
known what to
he
do
had
with
so
him.
much going on. He has so much. He has
Yeah.
so. I think he just has so much money because Ted didn't really know how to handle it's kind of like what Tony Khan doing right now. He just don't have that Eric
Absolutely.
Bischoff.
Talk about it.
He just don't have that Eric
Talk about
Bischoff.
it.
You know what I'm saying? But it's like Eric just has so many ideas going on in his head to where he he kind of he became a pushover because he brought in guys like Hogan, and he's just like he just listened into him because hell, he was at WWF. You know what I mean? And
Mm-hmm.
Hogan had full creative control. Like if he didn't, maybe things would have been a little different.
Yep.
But it's part of the history books regardless. Like if Hogan never would have turned, who knows where wrestling would be right now. So, it's a lot of pros and cons to things that happened in the past.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
On a fun note, Tori has a question that he wants to ask you.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah. So between me, Beast, Nap, and Tori, if we were the Golden Girls, who would we be?
Yo, I'm not answering that. What? Yo.
It's an ongoing joke from
you
another
would.
episode. Yeah. No, it's an ongoing joke from the episode.
You know why? You know why I can't answer it though? Because I would have to have all of y'all on here right now, and I would have to see all y'all's personality.
That makes sense
for me to answer that.
You
know what I mean? We gotta have Tori here.
Though.
Yeah, God almighty, that's
Beast would be Rose. But
These would still be Rose.
Rebecca said this guy does it all, by the way. Wrestle, acts, raps, and is a pretty awesome dad and friend too.
Hell yeah.
Man, come on, man.
I could tell, bro.
Trifecta, man.
Ooh, hey, don't be pulling on the heartstrings like that, man.
Listen, he the Jamie Foxx of wrestling, y'all. Y'all better chill. Leave that man alone.
Man.
He's a threat.
Wow, that's crazy. Now that's crazy.
But Charlene does have a question for you.
Okay, let's get it, Charlene.
She wants to know. Let me pull that up for you. How do you balance wrestling in your family life? That was a good segue from the dad.
Ooh, man, let me tell you something. I know everybody has the best families, but bro, when I tell you my family is so goated, bro, it don't make no sense. And I'm gonna tell you why, because they've always been a part of the journey, but like once they just see me digging in the dirt, putting my cleats in the dirt and really playing ball, they like, bro, go for it right now. You know what I'm saying? Go for that World Series because we see what you're doing and we want you to win. So
hell yeah.
It's not even so much of me balancing it right now. They know what's going on. My son is incredible and he's so ahead of his time. He knows why his dad is doing what he's doing, and we try to balance his flag football with my wrestling. But if my wrestling falls on the same day, you know what I mean? He's like, hey, Dad, go out there and do it. I'm gonna win for you. You know what I mean? And my daughter's the same way. She hadn't picked up anything yet, but she understands, and I'm really grateful for my family just really being a part of my team and just being like, go for it, no matter what. And I'm grateful.
Awesome.
I didn't get to see my family like how I wanted to see them for Mother's Day. I seen my mom for a couple of hours. I seen my grandma for a couple of hours, but I made the sacrifice, and they were grateful for that. You know what I mean? Even if that's what my grandma say. Even if it's 30 minutes, baby, I appreciate it. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter. It's the effort that matters.
Absolutely.
So, hey, shout out to my family. I love each and every one of them, man. That's real.
Hell yeah.
Tori from Georgia says, Georgia, stand up.
That's right, because I am 2023's Georgia Wrestler of the Year.
Hey. Damn, bro. Yes.
And I won Feud of the Year. It was Skrilla the Great versus Georgia. That's crazy, bro.
Damn, bro. Hell yeah.
Crazy.
That man flowers, man. Stop playing.
Yo,
man.
yeah, like, man, 2023 was a wild one because I was considered the heel because I was the product of change, and I dared anybody to stop me from making the change because Georgia wrestling needed a change that is never seen before. And there was a lot of people that weren't ready for that change. And you know, when you go against the grain, you got to deal with what you get. And I went against the grain, and I won 7 different titles. And you know what I mean? Like it was a wild run, bro. It was a lot of heartache and ups and downs through all that. You know, I lost my relationship, and
Oh, sorry.
because of you know, I mean, and Georgia wrestling played a lot of that. You know what I mean? And I lost a lot of friends because of my choice to just put my all into wrestling. People. That's why I say people don't realize the sacrifices you have to make to make this a thing. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
But you know that's with everything. You got to make a sacrifice for yourself, and the people that are willing to appreciate your sacrifice, they'll stay there with you. But if they don't
Yeah.
understand why you did it, then you know who they are. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
2023 was a roller coaster. But yeah, man, a lot of good came out of it too.
Nah, that's a blessing.
Yeah.
Sierra kind of started with me because I said I watched the first WrestleMania. Yo, Sierra, we're gonna have a cutoff in a minute. Don't play with me. Now she knows it's all love. And Rebecca's still showing you love, saying ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt.
Christopher Thomas said we used to stay
Yo,
on them wrestling games for sure.
yo, check this out. Shout out to my dog KT. That's my dog right there.
Leave them up.
Man,
Talk
we
about
used to wrestle. We used to before I even started pursuing it. We was wrestling in his yard, bro. He would come to my
it.
yard. We would wrestle in my
Nice.
yard. We would go to my homeboy Eric Hunley yard and wrestle in his yard, bro. We was doing it. We was watching WCW, and then we would go outside and do it, bro. Shout out to KT.
Hell
That's
yeah.
my dog.
Absolutely.
My dog right
Absolutely.
there. Yeah,
Nah, that's
man.
fire. So Tori
Yeah,
trying
man.
to start trouble again.
Oh boy.
Says knowing what you know about the fam, who would be X-Pac and why is it Beast?
Yo.
Skrilla, you got to be on an episode when we just talk.
Yeah, we gonna have to. 'Cause for me to understand. For me to understand any of this, I would have to be with all of y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
I would have
Tori,
to
you
be with
putting our boy Skrilla the Great in a bad position right now,
Yeah.
man. What's wrong with you?
Because Beast my guy, you know what I'm saying? So I got to know what's going on.
You don't realize what
All
you
right.
just did by saying that. You said Beast is your guy.
Oh man.
The next episode,
I
we
mean-
ain't going to hear the end of it.
Oh man.
know
Here we
that.
go. Oh man. Hey, I'm
We're
ready.
going to be like, yo, Skrilla said I'm the guy. I'm like, okay, you know what?
All right, calm down.
But I don't know. Nappy gonna be like, yo, hold up, son. Hold up. Pause, nigga. Pause. That's right.
Rebecca
right,
giving
that's right.
you your
That's-
flowers.
Yeah.
I dare say I might win it again this year. You never know.
You're going to win it this
Yeah.
year.
Hell
If we
yeah.
got anything to do about it.
Yo, for real.
Charlene says blessings to you and your family, brother.
God bless. God bless. That's right. That's right.
One of our loyal listeners.
That's right.
Our
That's
loyal
right.
listeners.
That's
Let me get them in there.
Oh, what's up, Zoe?
One and only. He said, what's up? He's
Yeah,
saying,
y'all. I'm gonna say it again. I'm gonna plug it again. Make sure y'all check out the Peanut Butter Falcon. It is now on Netflix.
Yes.
You got Shia
Yes.
LaBeouf,
absolutely.
Dakota Johnson, Mick Foley, Jake the Snake. There's so many people in that movie. It don't make no sense. What do you say, bro? We had chairs and belts.
Yeah.
Man. We did though. We did. Man, that man's creative. That man and my boy Eric, boy, they was making belts out of like boxes, bro.
Cardboard
Those
boxes,
boys-
yo.
Yeah.
I did
Bro,
that
they
too.
were
Remember
so
those
creative,
days.
bro.
I did
I
that
remember
too. That
those
don't
boys
make me
is
old,
creative,
though.
dog. Nah. I mean, you had to make until they started making the actual styrofoam or the foamy titles.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's what we was doing. Cardboard box titles, bro. And we
Yep.
was serious about them titles too, bro.
Oh,
We
absolutely.
was serious.
So Sierra, the hater that says I'm old, says, if my friends don't hype me up like Rebecca is doing Skrilla, then I don't want them. Then you need to tell them to
I'm trying
watch
to
this
tell you.
podcast.
I'm trying to tell you, man. That bro, this woman, she made sure that there was William Regal was coming into in Georgia one time.
We're getting the
I didn't
story.
have the money to
Love it.
go. I didn't have them.
Mhm.
I didn't have the money to go. She
Mhm.
believed in the goat so much, bro. She paid the $200 to go see William Regal, bro. That's a real friend right there,
Man.
bro.
No,
That's
that's
a real friend.
that's love.
Thank you so much, Rebecca. Thank you so much.
Nap, I'm gonna
And
let you
now,
read
now
this.
I was about to say now I appreciate Rebecca because now I can email uh I can email him a match and he'll give me critiques. You know what I mean? And if I never would have went to that William Regal seminar, I wouldn't be able to send him emails, you know. So shout out to Becca, man.
Look at Beast. Throwing shade. Wanted to get
Mhm.
in and ask this directly, but my bros didn't see my message. So he brought up this question last night, which we thought was kind of cool. So if you
Oh
take
boy.
money out of the
Yeah.
scenario, and
Okay.
also the answer can be you're good where you're at too. He wants to know if you had
Okay.
3 contracts in front of you, one from WWE, AEW, and TNA, which one would you choose? But again, like I said, your fourth option can be to stay where you at.
Mm, mm, mm. I don't want to sit here and lie though. You know what I mean? Because a
Nah,
lot
don't
of
lie.
guys
Be
would be
Speak your
real.
like,
truth,
"Oh, let
bro.
me." No, yeah, exactly. And a lot of guys would, try to be like, "Oh man, I'm gonna dare say I would go to the Heat. Why not? It's the biggest promotion in the world,
There you go.
and why not test yourself against the absolute what they call elite of the
Mhm.
game? Why
Yeah.
would you not go up there and try to learn from them? Even if I didn't make it to the peak of those guys, why not go learn from those guys? Even if I had to come back down to a AEW or a TNA or MLW or NWA, I would already have the tools in the shed from the guys in WWE to do what I need to do to manifest my greatness somewhere else.
Yeah.
So, but right now I'm good where I'm at. But Road Dogg was just at Deep South in January, so I know they watching.
Oh.
So you just never
There you
know.
go.
You just never know. You just
Yeah.
never know.
Hmm.
You just
Now
never know, man.
let's get to some more questions, man. Skrilla the
Yeah.
Great, y'all. Show that man love. Give him his flowers, man. Stop playing. He's sitting at the
Oh,
table.
can I ask y'all a question since I'm at the table?
Oh,
Absolutely.
go ahead. Let me get my water because I
Absolutely.
know you're about to
And
get a good question.
this is so. I was about to say this is so off the topic of wrestling, but
No, talk about
who won the rap battle? Drake or Kendrick?
it. Ooh,
Ooh, that's a good question.
you know who
That
won?
Who won? The
Metro
fans.
Boomin.
is.
Oh, that's a great answer though.
Metro Boomin.
Oh, for real.
That's a great
Like,
answer. That's a great answer. And
man.
and J. Cole, if we go in there.
Yup.
Yo, J.
Talk
Cole,
about
look,
it.
we bashed him on one episode and came back and apologized.
On a following.
That man was smart. Yo, I
Hey,
am
he's
sorry.
smart, bro.
I'm taking
Yeah,
it
yeah.
off of
He definitely
everything.
get his
At
flowers,
first, I'm
bro.
like, what you
He
doing?
definitely
And
get his
then I'm
flowers.
like, okay, I know what he's doing.
He definitely get his flowers, bro. Like he
Yeah,
that was the mature thing to do.
for,
Listen,
Um,
for real.
Metro Boomin made a beat diss
BBL
track.
trick,
Who the hell does that,
BBL.
bro?
Him?
And got people at the concerts singing
Bro,
this beat
I
with
got
no
people
lyrics.
at, yo, I'm going to let this sink in before I tell. I work
Talk
with a
about it.
bunch of Asians, right? Old
Oh
Asians,
wow.
and everybody is shouting out BBL Drizzy, bro. If you not working and you don't
BBL.
hear somebody in the back, BBL Drizzy, bro, like Metro One, Metro One.
Metro One,
Yeah,
bro.
no doubt, no doubt, no doubt, no doubt, no doubt, no doubt. I
Nah,
hear
that
that.
was a
I hear
good
that.
question.
It was, because for me,
Yo,
um, I feel like the way I think Kendrick played chess way better than Drake did.
Absolutely.
Um,
Absolutely.
I think Drake was fatigued, considering it came so left field after he came off tour.
Yeah,
And that does, whether people want to, oh, that's making excuses. No, it counts. It counts.
absolutely.
Dude just got off tour. He was ready to take a break, and
Yeah.
next thing you know, you hear a diss track with
Hey,
all
man,
your
was like,
all
nah, you ain't
consider
getting
your
nowhere.
boys.
Yeah,
They-
yeah,
These
bro.
these supposed to be
Yeah.
your boys, and they all jumping at you after you get
Yeah,
off tour. It's like, yo,
That's crazy.
okay, like
I had
and go ahead, go ahead.
now, now. What I was gonna say was I had to give it to Kendrick, bro, because I
Yeah,
don't think
yeah,
nobody took the diss route the way he did. He spoke
I
to
agree.
Drake's son, father,
Oof,
mother. He spoke to the fan, bro. He spoke to the
that
fan.
was
He didn't
spicy.
even speak to Drake, bro. Like I'm
That's
like, yo,
That
if
was
disrespectful.
I
spicy.
gotta give it to somebody, it's
That's
Drake, it's
that's so
Kendrick,
spicy.
bro.
That's
He had he
disrespectful.
Disrespectful,
legit he held the whole family to the fire. Like,
yeah,
look at this guy.
bro.
Like, look at him. You
Look
know what
at
I
your
mean?
daddy. Look
So
at your son.
I felt like the way it was structured, I think Kendrick won. However, I
Yeah,
do think Drake held his own, considering he was facing the whole world at that point. He had Rick Ross, he had Metro Boomin,
everyone
he
was
had
coming
Future,
for him.
he had The Weeknd. I felt like,
You
he
had
was trying
rappers
to
and
swing at
singers.
so many. He was trying to swing at so many
Yeah,
people to where he missed the person that was standing right in front of him. Like, he was knocking these guys off, but I
Yeah,
mean, Kendrick had the death blow. You know what I mean?
nah, he
he
did.
did.
He did.
So
And I think it hurts Drake. I think it hurts Drake inside because he's done so much for Kendrick. This is where it bothers me as to like even critique it or debate it, is because Drake loved that dude, you know what I'm saying? And
yeah,
Kendrick had whatever he felt about the dude, you know what I mean? And Drake does his thing, and we all make mistakes on this road of trying to figure out our lives and whatever. So you can't judge it because everybody has their own path. I keep trying to tell people that my path might not work for you because this is my path.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? And you gonna take your route the other way. And I felt like it was hard for me to agree with, the deadbeat accusations, and but I also know that's part of hip hop, and we're going to over exaggerate certain things. But it's some people out there that believe that, like it's some people out there that believe that kind of shit. So it's kind of hard to like look at it like in a reality standpoint and like, okay, this is the sell records, you know what I mean? But I mean, overall, I think Kendrick won. But there's no killing Drake. Drake has been doing it for
consistent.
15 plus
But listen, Skrill,
consistent.
also, you at the table, bro. Speak your
Yeah.
mind. If you want to cuss,
Oh, okay. Word. Yeah.
you
oh
can
yeah.
cuss,
Now
bro.
we curse a lot.
Listen,
I'm gonna say that.
you at the family table right now. You
I let our
good.
I'm
YouTube
about to say.
Manners in
subscribers
the
I'm
room.
know.
about to say.
I let our
I'm about to
YouTube
say.
subscribers know. Yeah.
I'm like the Rock at the table. He's like, when I'm home, man, I'm cussing regardless. I don't give a fuck who's here. You know what I'm
There
saying?
you go. Listen,
Damn
as
You
right.
long
know
as
what I mean?
Nana's in the next
Damn
room
right.
and she don't hear us, we good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
So
What
Beast
beats talking
wants
about?
to say, and yes, Skrilla, they love bullying me because I'm the biggest and they find it funny. First of all, Skrilla, he's a goddamn liar. He's a goddamn liar. And I'm going to say this on camera to this some bitch. I'm about to cut a promo on him.
You finna cut a bro.
Don't
Uh-oh.
I was
nobody,
just finna say it.
no, see, he
Uh-oh.
started this.
Uh-oh.
Don't nobody talk
Okay.
about because you big. We talk about you because you rose and you tell them long ass stories. And I love you though.
Oh.
But
You talking about when he be on his patio and he be kicking that shit?
see what I'm talking about? Listen, Skrilla knows.
I remember.
Yeah.
But that also leads us up to another question. So it says you're battling one of the members of the show. What would you say in a promo?
Oof.
Don't embarrass me, Skrilla. I'm sensitive.
Of this show?
Yeah.
Of this show?
Mm-hmm.
I love all of y'all, but anybody can get it. That's it. That's all.
Listen, that's as simple as it's gonna be.
Yeah.
You know, I keep it friendly, but I also stand on my business. You know what I mean?
Nah, absolutely. So another quick question, if you don't mind. Who inspired your moveset as you became a wrestler?
Oh man, it's changed so much throughout the years. But I mean, I got my finisher from AR Fox when I was training with him, which is the springboard cutter out of the corner. But there's a little sprinkle of Randy Orton there. There's a little sprinkle of Finn Balor there. There's a little sprinkle of Booker T there. I mean, bro, it's a little bit of everything, bro. You know what I mean? Little HBK here and there. It just depends on how I feel that day. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But you know, I think once you like really watch though, you find that all those guys inspired me to be Skrilla the Great. You know what I mean? So shout out to AR Fox is doing his thing in AEW right now. I just saw him this past Sunday. He was at the show. Yeah, he just had he had a banger with Orange Cassidy. Good Lord. He had a banger with Orange Cassidy, bro. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, pulling up a seat to the table. This person swears to God we hate him, but we don't hate him. We just know that he's our Rose Nolland. Ladies and gentlemen, Beast Mode.
He's a Rose Nolland. Yeah, and he got the green screen ready just in case.
Look, ready all the time. All the time.
Listen, the green screen is up. This came with the crib, so it's always ready.
Hey, I'm trying to tell you, bro.
And look what happened as soon as he come on. As soon as he come on.
Oh.
As soon as he come on, they love you, Beast.
God, he ain't even been in here a good 30 seconds.
I take it as a term of endearment now. At first, I got mad.
That's how you got to do it.
Term of endearment.
Look,
they just give you flowers, bro. They just give you flowers.
Everybody showing you love, man. Look, everybody showing you love.
But y'all,
everybody gives you his physical rose right there. That's it.
What the hell? I gotta unfortunately dip for a little bit. I'm gonna try to come back on. I gotta go be daddy real quick. I'm gonna try to come back on though. Skrilla, hey bro, I love you. I appreciate the shit out of you for doing this, bro. Won't be the last time. We got you, brother.
No. We tap in now, bro.
Shit, yeah. One, y'all.
Yeah.
Yo, you already know.
All right, bro.
Yeah.
Nah, we gotta put the man in the middle.
That's all right. Beast tag in like, I'm in.
That's how we do.
Hot tag. You know what I'm saying?
That's how we do.
I ain't know. But when he was talking about the patio promos I used to cut, I was like, oh damn, he was
bro, man. Listen, bro. I'm like James St. Patrick, bro. You never know. You just know, bro. I'm always tuned in, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I love
I'm
it.
just ghosting, bro. You know, I'll be around the corner. You just never know. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but no,
that's Skrilla,
you know, I was tuned in to y'all, bro. You know, I loved everything that y'all had going on back then. You know, and I like to see that y'all still doing what y'all doing, and that's what the wrestling world need. It need people to keep elevating it. You know what I mean? So it's love, man.
Yeah,
gotta put it in the garbage.
I definitely appreciate that, bro. We definitely appreciate that,
man.
It's like we say,
it's like we say, man. A lot of people throw out the word family, and every time you turn around, they arguing, they fighting, they this, they that, they cool, they not.
That's right.
Around here, when we say we family, we mean it. You know what I'm saying?
No, absolutely.
That don't mean we don't have
Right.
disagreements. So that don't mean we don't have disagreements or whatnot. But like anytime we do, the agreement is we hashing it out and we leaving as family.
Listen, let me.
You're gonna have
Can I say this,
when we
bro?
say we family, we mean it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Can I say this? Listen, Beast will tell you. We sit here, we'll crack 10 million jokes on each other. 10 million jokes. We won't let no outsider do it. We won't let no outsider disrespect us. We don't care what it is. We could talk junk about each other. We're not gonna let somebody else do it. That's family.
Why? You're not family. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Family first, and that's what everything. Like I be trying to tell people in the wrestling world, like with Georgia wrestling as a whole, like we gonna have our differences, but we in this together. And if y'all can't see that, bro, we ain't gonna never grow as a community. And I take pride in winning Wrestler of the Year because I'm considered the leader of Georgia wrestling, so I have to put forth an effort that a lot of guys aren't willing to do. Because if I don't do it, then I was just using that change. I was riding the change just to put me at that pedestal, and that's not the case. The case is I really want to create that change that wrestling needs. You know what I mean? And it's hard work, but as long as you got your family backing you, it ain't that hard. But family got to make sure they with you. You know what I mean? And you got to know you're gonna have differences. You got to know that. You know what I mean? But the differences create the relationship. You know what I mean? That's how you grow. You know what I mean? So,
and we're gonna hit you with this. We're gonna hit you with this last question, and we're gonna chop it up a little bit and let you go. So the last question is, what would you tell anyone hoping to be as big as you are in this game? What advice would you give them? I'm gonna just click off for a second, but go ahead.
I was about to say, make sure you really want to do it. Make sure you really want to do this because it's gonna be a lot of downs more than it is ups. It's gonna be a lot of downs more than there is ups. But you got to ride through those L's to get to those W's. There's gonna be more. There's gonna be more to you as you continue to grow. But it's just like sports. You're gonna take them L's to where you appreciate winning. You know what I mean? And it's the same thing with wrestling. You got to take these L's and you got to learn from these vets. You got to learn from the vets. Stop shortcutting the vets, bro. They ain't trying to do nothing but help you. They may talk to you a certain way, but at the end of the day, they do it because ain't nobody else gonna do it. If you can't take the hardships from the vets, you might as well stick a fork in yourself, bro, because they gonna give it to you how it was given to them, and you can't be mad at that because it was a different generation. You know what I mean? And I think a lot of the young guys get, they get stage fright from shit like that because they want to be like, oh, the old guys are stuck in their old ways. No, that's just how they know how to teach because that's how they were taught. So just listen. Just listen. Hell, half the time I don't want to hear that shit. Half the time I don't want to hear it. But guess what? There's a gem in that shit. You know what I mean? It's a whole bunch of bullshit, but then you'll be like, oh, there go that diamond right there. You know what I mean? You'll find that one thing you need to hear through all the shit. And sometimes the veterans be doing that shit just to see if you're gonna listen long enough to get the gem that you need out of it. They want to see where your ego at because you gotta check yourself at that door. You know what I mean? Because there's always a guy that's better than you. Always. And I've always learned that. I know I'm not the most athletic guy in the world, but goddamn it, I'm more all around than half of these fucks doing this shit. You know what I mean? And you cannot be one dimensional in this game or you're not going to last long. So while you have those vets in your face to show you how to expand your horizons as far as his wrestling business, listen, pay attention to what they doing. Sit down, grab a seat, and listen, bro. That's it, bro.
Listen, he's
It's not
not just Skrilla the Great. He's Skrilla the teacher. He's Skrilla the
hard. Hey,
poet. Skrilla
hey,
the coach.
I'm still a student too. I'm Skrilla the student
And
too, because I'm
Skrilla the
still learning.
student.
I'm still learning. I'm learning from you guys too. It's that's what life is about in general, bro, is learning from each other. That's why I be trying to tell people, especially as the black community, we always be trying to blame it on another race. But at the end of the day,
Exactly.
we be beating ourselves up because we
Yep.
fighting each other. And I know
Facts.
we're a competitive species. We are
Mm-hmm.
super competitive. But at the same
Mm-hmm.
time, bro, we in this together, bro. The black community got to do better with that. And sometimes I do a lot of things that a lot of our community is afraid to do. So sometimes I don't be considered as part of the culture, but it's crazy. I'm still a black man. You can't pick and choose. You can't move the goalposts. We are still a community
Right.
together. You know what I'm saying? Just because I'm out here, out here with the wolves, don't mean I don't come back home and make sure that I teach the pack. You know what I mean? And I don't know, man. It's hard to talk to the culture because sometimes they become the first four letters of that word. They become a cult. You know what I mean? And it's hard to talk to cults
Mhm.
at times because they get stuck in their own ways. You know what I mean? Instead of trying to learn something new, we got like we can't grow as a culture if we don't grow. If we stay one dimensional, we can't go get more money. You got to learn how to move and shape with these people. Hey, Jay Z said it best. I got to show you how to move in a room full of vultures. You got to know how to move, not how to try to conduct or dictate shit. You just got to move in the room and see how they move, or else you ain't gonna be able to move at all. That's it,
Exactly.
for
You
real.
dropping jewels, brother.
See, Skrilla,
Just being honest.
Skrilla,
Being honest.
Skrilla, you have no idea. You have no idea how much Jamel and I can relate to everything you just said. Because in another sense, we've been saying that till we're blue in the damn face. And it's like no one
Mm-hmm.
wants to listen.
Nope.
Well,
Nope.
well, well. It's
And
like it's like
like
everybody want the
it's like
bag.
it's like we said, I'll tell you what we're talking about. It's like
Go ahead.
I've said e-fetting and wrestling, actual wrestling,
Hmm.
are the same in one regard.
Hmm.
In just when you're just getting into either, there's three things you have to do.
Hmm. Hmm.
Shut up, look,
Hmm.
watch, and
Hmm.
listen.
Hmm.
And all of that is coming from the people that
And
was
guess
here
what?
before you.
Everything's got to come from number four, the heart. The
Mm-hmm.
heart.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's real shit, bro. That's
Look,
those are the rules of the game, bro. Because even when people consider me as the vet in the room, there's always a bigger head. There's always an OG in the room. You know what I mean? And so I'm watching how he moves. That shows how I should conduct myself and move in a room. You know what I mean? Because it's just, bro. I don't know, man. It's hard to talk to a lot of young guys
It
now
is.
because they get a few matches up under their belt and just be thinking they that guy, you know what I mean? And I get it because you get that rush and you feel that adrenaline that you don't get on a normal basis, and you're like, okay, the crowd was going nuts. I got what the kids call a banger nowadays, you know what I'm saying? But it's still more to learn. It's still more to learn. It's still more to learn because you're gonna have that shitty
Always.
match. You're gonna
Always.
have a shit match.
mm-hmm.
And you're gonna have to eat that shit sandwich, and you're gonna have to learn from the vet why you had a shit show of a match that day. And you might not want to hear it, but you gotta hear it so you can correct it because it ain't gonna always be tailor made for you. Some matches you just gotta go in there and fill it out. I'll be trying to tell a lot of these cats, they be like, "Oh, let's do this, let's do that." I'm like, "No, let's go feel the crowd, bro." That's when you really become a veteran in the game. Is when you know when to do certain things in a match, and you know when to pick it up, when to slow it down, when to take it home, when to, you know what I mean? But it's a lot of guys that ain't willing to learn that because they think it's supposed to be a spot fest. That's why it's so hard to watch a lot of AEW. I'm not shading the product at all, but it's just hard because it's making the younger guys feel like, oh, that's how we go out here and create matches versus being like, hey, you don't have to do that every match. Every
Mhm.
guy, they don't know how to tell a story, and I think it's diluting just a smidge. They're diluting the business just a little bit, just a little bit, and but there's room for both, and that's why I like wrestling guys that are a part of AEW, like Carly Bravo. I wrestled him last year, and he's a part of Ring of Honor, and we put a little bit of both, and we showed that a little traditional and a little bit of the fast pace can work together if you balance it out. But these young boys got to be willing to do that. You know what I mean? You don't have to get your shit in every match. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Because the crowd just you trying to do a Canadian destroyer, but guess what? They done did it twice already. So what you gonna do to replace that? He already done did that. What you gonna do now? Oh man,
Y'all getting jewels right now. Y'all don't even realize that Skrilla, the
yeah.
motherfucking great in the building, sitting at the
I
table.
mean,
I hope,
yeah, bro.
hope somebody got a
I be
paper and
wanting to talk.
pencil out taking notes because
I hope they is too. And you know, I get I get a lot of hate when I walk in the locker room now because a lot of dudes be in their head, they're like, what shortcut did Skrilla the Great take? But I'm one of those guys that literally took the long way because I wanted to work for mine. I ain't wanna I can still look at myself in the mirror and be like, hey, I still see myself. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of guys that have made a mistake and did something out of character, you know what I mean, if you will, to get their position. But I know I've scratched and clawed and fought for my shit. You know what I mean? So I'm grateful. Shout out to Nick Patrick. I'm so grateful to have that man in my damn corner because
Mhm.
he's one of those guys that be like, even when he see me frustrated or see me wanting an opportunity, he'd be like, yo, just be patient. I got you. Be patient. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. So shout out to Nick Patrick. Shout out to Eric Adams. Shout out to the whole Deep South company. Shout out to IWE. Those guys look out for me too. You know what I mean? Like, so I'm just grateful with the team that I got behind me right now.
Man, listen.
Super great.
Shout out to you, bro. Like you just coming on here. Nah, real talk,
Yeah,
man. You just coming on here, dropping knowledge on us, gracing us with your wisdom, your presence,
yeah,
your silliness. You got some silliness to you, bro. You
yeah.
try to
Oh
hide
yeah,
it, but it's
yeah.
there. It's there.
I I think my mission was today was to like help people just um adjust their lenses a little bit.
Yeah.
You see, you got 4K vision, but you just gotta adjust the contrast and the brightness just a little bit, just to see there's more past that 4K vision. There's 8K out there too. You just gotta get there. You
Mhm.
know what I mean? So and a lot of people don't realize that wrestling intertwines with real life a lot, bro. So I'm able to say what I'm saying about wrestling, but you can relate in real life in real time type shit, you know? So
You know your girl
I'm
back,
just
right?
who that?
She
Oh
said,
man,
"Yeah,
what she
don't
say?
let him fool you. He's a funny guy."
Oh man, I mean, we ain't got there yet. We can get there. We can tap in, you know.
Nah,
That can't be
absolutely,
funny.
absolutely.
I just learned you gotta have fun with life. And
Yeah, man.
that's another thing. That's another thing I be telling these young boys. I be like, they
Drop
be
it.
mad about something. They be mad about a match or something. They be like, man, I ain't do this or that spot got messed up. I was like, but did you have fun? Oh yeah, man, the crowd. That's all that matters, bro. That's all that matters. It's supposed to be fun, bro. Yeah, we competitive. Yeah, we trying to get to the next level, but at the end of the day, not only wrestling but life is supposed to be fun, bro. It's
Yeah,
supposed to
man.
be fun, and we miss sight of that. And it's hard because we all trying to make the next dollar for our families, and and trying to get to that next level to make the dollars for our family, or get a nice crib, or get a nice car, and all that. So
Hmm.
you get in that competitive spirit, like, okay, I got to be a savage because I'm out here by myself and I'm trying to make a way for my family. That you forget to have fun while you doing it. You know what I mean? You gotta have fun with it, and it balances out. Once you have fun with it, everything you need gonna happen. It's all about manifestation and the affirmation, bro. You know what I mean?
Speak on it,
But
bro.
that's a whole nother conversation. You know
We'll
what
do
I
that
mean?
on another episode when we get you back
Yeah,
on.
that's a whole
Listen,
nother conversation.
you
That's a
got a
whole nother
permanent seat at
conversation.
the table, bro. Anytime you
Let's
ready, you let
go.
us know.
Hey, I look, bro. Y'all boys got my heart. You know that, and
Nah, we
I'm
appreciate that.
always I'm always here to help. And even when if y'all need some other special guests to come in, and you figure out that what they got going on too, man, I'm more than happy to bring them to the table too, bro. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
It's about giving each
Listen,
other back, giving back. You know what I mean? Open up
listen,
your fan base and open up theirs, and it's about giving back, bro. That's it, for
nah,
real.
we really appreciate that, and that's from the heart, bro. But listen, do you
Yeah,
have any last thoughts? Anything you wanna tell? Because you've been dropping knowledge anyway.
no
So
doubt. No,
like
I
this
just
is
um
this is you.
I just want people to love one another, love each other, have fun, talk shit, swallow spit, but love each other for real, man. Cause life is short, bro. You know what I mean? And this world getting crazy, and the truth coming out. You know what I mean? So the transition getting real. All this truth coming out, and we still ain't even talked about the election yet. You know what I'm saying? So it's, bro, like, love life, live life, and love, bro, because we don't know where we going. We don't know what's next as a whole, bro. So, and that's why I be trying to tell the wrestling community, oh, we argue about, oh, WWE better, oh, AEW better, oh, uh, TNA's better, MLW, bro. Wrestling is at its peak. Just love all that shit. Love it all. There's a lot of matches I'm not too happy with, but who gives a fuck? Wrestling is at its peak. It might be bigger than it was in the 90s right now because there's so many other promotions
Hmm.
and indies that is on top of the world right now. I
Hmm.
don't have to go nowhere, really. I could just go from state to state. But I know that my mission and my journey is a little different, so I'm gonna go somewhere. But love, love it, bro. Love wrestling, love life, bro. Like, cause it ain't enough of that shit going on, man. It really ain't.
Ellen said we love Skrilla. Good night, or
Yeah, I love y'all too. I love
nah,
y'all
that's
too.
that's dope.
Yeah,
Yo,
man.
Skrilla,
Yeah,
you just opened up a Pandora's box. We're gonna have you on the next episode when we talk
yeah,
shit.
yeah. Nah,
You let me know
just let
when
me know
you
what the
let us know when you available.
yo. I'm always up for from stuff like this because my homeboy was telling me this last year. He was like, "Yo, you need to start a podcast." I was like, "Nah, I just want to go on podcasts and just speak." You know what I
Mhm.
mean? And just talk and fellowship and just help people understand shit that they don't understand because you ain't gonna never understand no shit unless a motherfucker teach you how to understand that shit. You know what I mean? And understand the proper way versus just having your thoughts about it. Just listen to somebody else's observation of a situation. You know what I'm saying? Like you might feel a certain way, and I'm trying to figure out why you feel that way. So I'm gonna listen to you while trying to figure out why you feel that way. And then I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna tell you why I feel this way, and I hope that you listen to me. And then we figure out how both of them really, because there is no wrong answer. There's really
Mm-hmm.
no wrong answer at all. Period. It's just how you observe shit. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because I can't live your life, you can't live my life. And like I said, we all on different paths and we all have different missions. You know what I mean? The good man upstairs got us all going different ways. But you
Mm-hmm.
still got to figure out the shit that you need to learn through other people. Because he gonna speak through you through other people too. You know what I mean? So you're gonna figure out everything you need to know if we come together, bro. That's what it is.
Ladies and gentlemen, Skrilla is an official member of the family. We're not even
Hey,
giving him no type of answer to say no. But no, but in
nah,
all
you
seriousness,
ain't
nah,
getting no no,
he's family
man.
now.
It's love.
He's family now.
Anytime, bro. Anytime, bro. I swear. Like,
What you
and
say, bitch? Can't hear you. Can't hear you.
where you at, bro?
Any better now?
Oh
But
yeah, for sure.
All right. No, I was just saying, no application fees, no processing
nope,
charges. We pushing
nope,
the paperwork through. We there.
nope. He don't even realize it. He don't even
Yeah,
realize
man.
it. Oh, he
Hey,
down.
that's love, bro.
Facts.
Yeah, bro. And
Now,
this what it take. It takes shit like this for people to see people come together because it make them want to come together. And
mm-hmm.
bro, cause it ain't enough of that shit happening.
No.
You see people you'll hear people talking shit just like not to knock it. I mean it created hip hop to come back at a peak that it needed to be, but all we hear about is people dogging each other nowadays. Oh, did you hear what Drake said about Kendrick? Did you hear what Kendrick said about him? Oh, he a deadbeat. Oh, he a pedophile. Ain't nobody glorifying. Oh, did you see that these people came together? Oh, did you see the good deeds that this person dropped off at this charity? It ain't enough of good shit being promoted, bro. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to be that vessel to show that it's positive shit going on around me. If you on that negative shit, take that shit left field, bro. Fuck that, bro. We on some positive shit this way, bro.
Charlene said, "Thanks for the conversation and the knowledge, Skrilla."
100%,
What?
100%, man. That's what I'm out here for sure.
I hope I say her name right. Shamia Smith. I hope I said it right, baby girl. If I didn't, I apologize.
Yep.
She said, absolutely. The days are long, but the years are short. Enjoy life while you can.
Man,
Talk
I'm
about it.
trying to
Talk
tell you,
about it.
bro. Like
Absolutely.
I was about to say before we close out, man. Like I
Absolutely.
remember January. I remember January, bro. My birthday was on the 21st. I was like,
Mm.
man, I'm finna be 37 this year, bro. You know how fast that came, bro?
Dang.
Like I blinked my eyes like 5 times and it was May 21st. I was like, yo, this time is flying, bro. So like I said, we don't know where life finna take us, so we need to appreciate each other a whole lot more, bro.
Bro,
For real.
I'm gonna tell you flat out because they kind of tease me on it, but not too much because I talk junk back to them. I'm gonna
Yeah.
be 48 this year. I'm gonna be
Oh
48
wow.
in July. So
Wow. I mean, you look good for your age though, so don't
come
don't
on,
don't sell
listen. Now
yourself short,
you
bro.
know that old saying.
Hey, big facts, bro. Big facts. That's real. That's
You
real.
know that old saying,
That's
man.
real.
But nah,
Stay
it's a
hydrated for
blessing,
sure.
man. It's a blessing,
Mm-hmm.
no matter how you look at it.
Mm-hmm. 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 That's real.
Oh, here she come. Here she come
Listen.
with her nonsense.
What, your sister? Your
Oh
sister?
boy.
No,
Here we go.
talking about some
What's she?
damn 48. Shut up.
Oh man.
I love you.
Hey,
Love
hey,
you.
that ain't number. She better appreciate it. That ain't number wisdom sitting right there.
Uh-huh.
Saying,
Hey, hey, Mel. She hit you with the Kevin Hart, Don Cheadle. Damn. She,
yo, did y'all watch the roast of Tom Brady?
Yes.
I did.
Yo,
Yes.
bro, I
Yo,
wasn't ready.
bro. Oh, we're gonna have to stop these comments for a second.
Look
She
at
said,
her.
"Black
She's
don't
so
crack."
wild.
Nah, I appreciate that.
But she love her brothers too. You know what I'm saying?
Stop. Stop. Yo, the chick that was on there, I can't remember her name.
Super funny. She was
Bro,
killing them.
She went
She was
off.
killing them, bro. She was killing them, bro.
I haven't had a belly laugh
God.
like that in a long time. Like I could not stop laughing. I was like, yo, she's going.
Bro, she even had Kevin Hart stand up like,
yeah,
okay.
Yeah,
okay.
man.
Tom went crazy too, though.
He did.
Tom went crazy. Tom was in his bag, bro.
Yeah.
And he had every right. He had every right.
Absolutely. Listen, we're not going to
He's still a little weird, but I fuck him. He to go. By hook or crook, he is the go.
I think the most chaotic. I think
you had to add that
the most chaotic roast.
Yeah.
I think the most chaotic roast I ever seen though was Flavor Flav's. Jesus.
Oh my God.
That one was crazy,
man. That's crazy. You said that. I was just watching something, because Cat Williams was supposed to be, I think, the host or whatever, and he opted out of it, and Snoop Dogg ended up taking it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I was watching Jaguar Wright earlier, and I was like, "Yo, she is going crazy."
Skrilla, when you get a chance, we gotta have you back on it because we gotta talk.
Yeah,
we got the wrestling part out. We got the.
Yeah. I'm ready to dive in. I'm ready to dive in for the shit. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, man. Listen.
Yeah, for sure.
I was just actually. Y'all just gonna have to sit here and listen to this. Y'all better not go nowhere.
You good.
We talking.
I think we got
Tony
Rock. Real to man.
Yeah. I was just watching Tony Rock. He was on Math Hoffa's podcast.
Okay.
And he was talking about the slap. And what he said made so much sense. It was like, yo, you didn't reach out to Will Smith? He was like, I didn't smack his brother. Why should I have to reach out to him? Anytime I see his people, I showed him love. He smacked my brother on national television. He said if it wasn't for Chris Rock telling him to leave it alone, Tony was already on his way to LA. I'm like, yo,
that's crazy.
I'm like, that's this group. We're like that. We don't, if something happened to one of us, oh, you gonna catch all of us on it.
That's real.
And even my siblings.
I
was about to say, but salute to Chris.
I'll play. Hey, I'm about to live up. I'm about to live up to my title as Rose Nyland right now because I'm about to give you a story from experience. This just happened a couple months ago.
Mel said,
nah. Don't get up. You in it. Get back here. So a couple months ago around Mania time. This is WrestleMania time. Every year Mania, we always meet up and get together out here in Jacksonville.
Oh, okay. Talk about it, Beast.
So we was out, yeah. So we was out. You know, we all chilling, like everybody's having fun, like we laughing, joking. I get a phone call. Call from my sister. Something happened. It was a situation. Bad situation happened. Right. They don't hear the situation. They see is my face change. Okay. Get off the phone. I'm going back in the house. Mel himself stops me, comes back. Yo, what happened? I tell him what happened. He doesn't let me finish the story. Okay? Doesn't let me get to the end of the story. As soon as he heard everything he needed to hear, he went inside, started putting on his shoes. How far is it from here? See? Exactly. It took me to wife everybody to cut. First off, we had to calm each other down because all of us was ready to pop. So once we calmed each other down, we went to go see what the situation was, and you know, see what it was about. We ain't had to, but it could have popped off at any moment. But the fact of the matter is, I didn't even have to get the story finished. Mel was already getting his shoes like, yo, let's go.
That's real, bro.
There was no questions asked, no nothing.
And it's always going to be like that. It don't matter.
Exactly.
Like
that's how it's
always
like that.
That's damn. Like you good?
Bro.
Nah, you don't look right. What happened? Oh, I'm already changing my shoes. Like, let's go. Why are we even still talking about it right now? Let's go.
Right. Yeah.
But that's family, man. Of course.
That's how it's
supposed to be. I know it would be the same way. I know.
That's facts. That's facts. I'm real quiet about mine. You know what I mean? Like I move in silence like crazy, but when I get there, I get there. You know what I mean?
He is definitely Tory. That's Tory.
I get there. Man, and that's crazy you said that. I had an altercation with one of the OGs, like, it's been about a month ago, and I didn't want to do it, but,
wow.
It come a time when you got to defend yourself. You got to defend yourself. You know what I mean? I just don't like getting there because I know how I get. And at the end of the day, us as a Black community, we supposed to be trying to stay together anyway. You know what I mean? And I'd rather talk it out than to bring it as a confrontation. You know what I mean? So, and that's just a professionalism in me anyway. I done did so much to get myself out of those situations of being that street guy and just putting myself in those situations. But I'm not just gonna put myself in them situations no more. We got to figure this out before it gets to that point. You know what I mean? Too many of us dying nowadays, bro.
No, that's
just everybody. That's just everybody. Not just one race. Everybody, bro. Over nonsense, over bullshit, over a female or over money. Like, bro, that shit gotta stop, man. That shit gotta stop.
Absolutely. Nah, but definitely, Skrilla, when you got time, man, we need to come on here and chop it up for real. Like, they done got the introduction of the great. Now we in. We're
gonna tap all the way in. Yeah, facts. Real shit. But
I'm
glad y'all have me on, bro.
Yeah, definitely. We ain't gonna hold you because at the end of the day, I'm a father too. I gotta get this kid to bed. So,
100. I get it.
So definitely, I'm gonna let.
Hey, y'all don't even see it. I'm already getting texted. I'm already I don't even see it. I'm already getting texted. What time coming.
God bless, Doug. I love you, bro. I love you, man.
You already.
That's another one of them guys that just. I was about to say that's another one of them guys that just was like, yo, you got it. You just got to get over the hump. You know what I mean?
Yo, sorry, you want me to play that video again, man? I gotta
go ahead, man.
I gotta
love, bro. Bro.
Let me rep him real quick. Skrilla.
Hey, welcome to Skrillville University, baby. You step in that ring, you gonna get the proper education. We gonna learn you something, partner. Hey, Skrilla, let the people know what time it is, man. Time to put in work. Greatness on my shirt. Step in the arena. Fans go in berserk. I just want the title. You heard it here first. It's Skrilla the Great. The greatest show on earth.
Bro, that's so hard.
Nah, we gonna have to play that again. I don't. Did it freeze on y'all?
Nah, that was hard, bro.
Nah, that shit go tough.
Yeah, bro.
That went super hard.
Yeah.
Nah, you know what?
Yeah, I love it.
Fuck that, cause it's Skrilla the Great. We gonna play that again.
Hey, welcome to Skrillville University, baby. You step in that ring, you gonna get the proper education. We gonna learn you something, partner. Hey, Skrilla, let the people know what time it is, man. Time to put in work. Greatness on my shirt. Step in the arena. Fans go in berserk. I just want the title. You heard it here first. It's Skrilla the Great. The greatest show on earth.
Bro, that's crazy, bro.
Nah, that should go hard. That should go
That's
hard.
crazy as shit, bro. Yeah, y'all did that, bro. For real. Straight up.
You want to say hi? Because you just
Nah, that's dope.
real life.
That is a dope
What's up,
video.
young man? What's up, young man?
Now you say hi. No, I'm not. Stop.
Nephew.
That's right. The family meeting, bro.
Family. Heck yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Love, bro. Love.
That's what we call it.
For real.
We
So,
say
yo,
family
any parting
meeting.
words for you, Skrilla? We give you your time right here. So me and Beast
Yo,
gonna step
man.
out. We're gonna let you say your piece.
Hey, man. At the end of the day, I just want everybody to love each other, man. We just never know. You know what I mean? When our day or when our number gonna get called, man. So it's all love from Skrilla the Great. You already know what time it is. Peanut Butter Falcon is out right now. It is on Netflix right now. I got a lot of things coming up. Still your Deep South champion. And I'm gonna continue to keep booming out the wrestling world, bro. We just getting started. Buckle up.
There we go. All right,
Y'all heard what
heard
he
it here
said.
first. Y'all heard him. The newest member of the family, right there, folks.
That's right. That's right.
The newest
Absolutely.
seat at the table.
Yeah, man.
Absolutely.
Y'all came at the perfect time. My 10th year, when
Hey,
and Lord willing, I got 10 more to go. Man.
Oh man, that's a blessing.
man. Hey, and we rocking with you the whole way, man.
Absolutely.
100%. I got y'all back too. You know that.
I just need to promote.
Thank you.
I need to promote one more thing. If y'all don't mind, just
Go
give
ahead.
me a second.
Go ahead.
So the next show is Monday. Our special guest is going to be Law in the Planet 12 movement. Monday, June 6th at 6 p.m. Brooklyn, stand the fuck up.
Nice.
Indeed.
I gotta tune in.
Yeah, listen.
Indeed.
I'm not gonna say too much,
We got a lot coming in.
He's
I'm trying to learn from
a lot
them guys
coming
up
up.
there, bro.
yeah, man.
A lot coming up.
So Beast,
Say less.
as we do, you know what to do, bro.
Indeed. Everybody, thank you for joining us. Skrilla, thank you for coming on, brother. Like as we said,
100,
hey,
bro.
that
We just getting started.
newest member of the family, his seat is always reserved. It's right there. It's next.
Yep.
It's right now. It's next to Mel. His seat.
I'm
his
gonna bring
seat
a
is next
dish
to Mel
every
right there,
time.
up at the
I'm
top
gonna
of the
bring a
table.
dish every time.
Nah, you gotta bring the potato salad, bro. Tell Mom to whip up that potato salad. We need
I'm
that.
trying
We
to
need
tell
that.
you. I'm trying to tell you straight up.
No.
For real. Love, bro.
Man. But as we always say, folks, here at the Family Meeting Podcast, y'all could have been anywhere in the world. But y'all here with us, and we appreciate that always. Telling you. So
Love.
for myself, Beast, for Skrilla the Great, and for my brother Mel Walker,
Yeah.
this has been another fine edition of the Family Meeting Podcast. Meeting adjourned, folks.
What's up?
Did it.
Hey, welcome to Skrillville University, baby. You step in that ring, you gonna get the proper education. Oh, we gonna learn you something, partner. Hey, Skrill, let the people know what time it is, man. Time to put in work. Greatness on my shirt. Step in the arena. Fans go in berserk. I just want the title. You heard it here first. It's Skrilla the Great, the greatest show on earth.